Manhwa in which the MC hides their power are of course overpowered. This kind of manhwa are already quite famous and we, as a fan, simply cannot resist not to love them. So today, I will share to you guys my top 10 manhwa where MC hides his true identity or his powers. Number 10. The Child of Light. Zhang decides to learn light magic, a magic few show interest in, and eventually becomes the legendary Grand Mage. While trying to end the continent's east and west separation in order to unite all of the different races, he becomes every race's child of light. I'll start by saying that the art style for this is great, but the plot is a bit strange. It seems that the protagonist is suddenly this incredibly talented boy who will undoubtedly become one of the most important magisters on the continent. He is given these incredible opportunities and things seems to fit him perfectly. I'm sure I haven't given this manhwa enough time. Sometimes the manhwa just need time to get in. I think if you like magic, imagination, and fine arts, this manhwa will be one to enjoy. Number 9. Spare Me Great Lord. As the superpower awoke, everyone was sparing no effort to cultivate. Lu Shu was the only one who could get stronger by collecting others' negative feeling and calling people names. All he ever wanted was to protect his little sister, but no one could resist the trend of the world. I wouldn't exactly call the MC an anti-hero, but the MC has no interest in becoming a hero. He has those that he wants to protect, and that is more important than anything else. Number 8. I grow stronger by eating. Everyone has a talent of their own, and the talent that I have is eating. A talent that shines much brighter in this world where countless powerful organisms dwell. Feast, devour, consume the blood and flesh of the strong and make that yours. Even it's a dragon, a demon king, or a god. The story's plot is nice. You can't really predict what is going to happen next, but you know it will be a badass. It has pretty interesting breaks and a lot of basic plot twists concerning this type of story. The main character is purely evil, which is not unpleasant at all. Number 7. 990k X Life Hunter. The ordinary F-rank hunter Gang Yeonjun had always prayed for the strength to change his life. One day, his prayers were answered. The final sword saint praised your bravery. The master in the shadows is yours. Enough. This is enough. 990,000 past life appeared in front of him. I really enjoy it. It has an interesting past life concept that is really great. It gets strong through things we haven't seen before. Like I said, I consider this a masterpiece and will read it to the end. Number 6. Soul Station Druid. Park Soo-ho returned to Earth after disappearing to another world for 1,000 years. During that time, Earth had changed into a world of survival of the fittest thanks to the appearance of monsters. Druid, the king of the animals who had managed to survive for 1,000 years, is now off to conquer the world. It was definitely a good read. With the proper world building, I think it can easily become one of the best webcomics in the genre. So far, it's been a great story with a typical premise. The characters are well-rounded. If you like solo leveling, you will surely like this too. Number 5. Villain to Kill. There are two kinds of people with special abilities. Villains, who are driven by their evil desires, and psychers, who pursue justice and work against villains. Kashan Lee is a very powerful psycher with a good heart. But one day, when he visits his friend in Greece, things take a wrong turn. Following an unexpected chain of events, Kashan ends up in the body of a Korean high school boy who was just become a villain. Will his sense of justice win in the end, or will he end up becoming a cold-blooded villain? It's a very good story where you could guess the MC problem. He gets angry too easily, but that's the charm of him. That makes the story of revenge very interesting. I look forward to more chapters to see the turn of events. The art is pretty good, and the story feels great. In total, I would say this is a really good series for now. Number 4. The legendary Moonlight Sculptor. Yoon Lee lives with his grandmother in poverty, working part-time and trying to make ends meet. One day, he entered the virtual reality game called Royal Road. Why? To earn money. Though he wants to earn money through the game, he is only a sculptor that makes very little. From getting free lunches by flirting with NPCs, to grinding day and night to level up his skill. He is determined to create an avatar that can save his family from hardship. As I read it, I realized that a lot of effort went into the artwork and it really paid off. I think this story was portrayed well through art. All the characters fit quite well into the puzzle of the world. Some are adorable and sweet. Others are strong and selfish. And of course, there are many more. Number 3. A returner's magic should be special. Now that I'm back, I won't allow my loved one to die again. The Shadow Labyrinth, the most catastrophic existence humanity has faced in history. This year, Arman is one of the 6 remaining survivors of mankind within it. The 6th attempt to clear the final level of the labyrinth, but ultimately fail and the world comes to an end. However, when this year thought he would meet his demise, what is revealed before him is the world 13 years ago. This year is returned to the past, back to the time when he enrolled at the National Finest Magic Academy, Havrion. He is reunited with his precious friends and is prepared to change the past to save the world and his loved ones. The pace of the story is a bit slow, but it paid off at over 80, and the action followed is incredible. MC is not an absolute overpowered, but someone who used his mind to circumvent his weakness and turn him into his strongest weapon. Number 2. My Dad is Too Strong. A scatterbrained, talentless civil servant returned as the heavenly demon. He now wished to live the rest of his life peacefully, as his days in the murim world were full of conflicts and bloodshed. However, please be my father until I graduate. He suddenly gained a daughter out of nowhere. There are too many manhwa where the MC want to lead a normal life but does nothing ordinary and complain about it. At least in this manhwa, MC barely managed to lead a normal life. For that, I have to give it a thumbs up. Plus, the plot is really good, so if you haven't read it, go check it out. Number 1. Mercenary Enrollment. Yu Ijin was the sole survivor of a plane crash when he was little. After becoming a mercenary to survive for 10 years, he returned to his family in his hometown. This is a bloody action-packed story from chapter 1. It really keeps you on your toes. I love the character. He is totally overpowered but at the same time open to interaction and not the cold Sasuke type. He is the typical laid-back guy who discovers worldly things at a curious pace. He would protect his sister and keep his dark past a secret no matter what. And that's my top 10 manhwa where MC hides his true identity or power. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you think I missed some of the most amazing manhwa, feel free to leave a comment below. See you on my next video!